be.
I'm Janet Jones, the Happiness Millionaire. I met recently with Edna and Edna, two inspiring 90-plus-year-old ladies, to ask them all the questions you wish you had answers to before you got older. Edna and Edna live in Yorkshire, England, and I went along to their day centre run by Age UK to talk openly about romance, money, death and laughter. These series of short interviews share their secrets to a long and happy life. And here we are back with Edna and Edna, and now we're going to talk about raising children and what you would have done differently. So what it was like when you were raising your children, and if you could have your time again, what would you do differently? Would you have more children? Would you have not had children?
I'd have had more children, but I had such a bad time when I had Linda that my husband said, "You're not going to," he said, "I can't go through that again." I can't go through that again. He said, "We're not," and we never had any more.
Right.
Imagine, I wasn't bothered because, when people talk about having babies, when I think about, but actually it were worth every little bit of whatever it was, because she's marvellous now. Yeah. She's great. She's the best daughter in the world to me now, she is.
And so what would you, thinking back to how you raised them and what you did and everything, what would you do differently now? Would you put different food on the table, or would you be less strict, or would you be more strict?
No, I thought we hit a pretty good balance between Jim and I, bringing her up, and I don't think I'd do anything different, because she's turned out wonderful. Yeah,
so fantastic. So you nailed that one.
I
got that one's in the bag.
That one right. Yeah? Yes, I did.
Hey, a great big tick for Edna. What's your daughter's name?
Linda.
Linda, that sounds lovely. She sounds like she's got a great mum.
And she said, when she was born, I had a sister. I had three. 1, 2, 3, 4. No, I hadn't. Ethel, Ivy, Lily.
Really,
4,
don't worry about anything at all, because you're going to forget everything.
I'd 4, and the eldest one says to me, "What are you calling her?" So I said, "I'm calling her Linda Christine." So she said, "Oh, I like Christine Linda." I said, "You haven't had her. I'm having Linda Christine." I like Christine Linda.
And what about you, Edna? Would you do anything differently?
No, I don't think I would, because they've all turned out all right.
Yeah. And were you strict with them?
I used
strict
to
on
be.
bedtimes and what they ate?
I used to be, but he weren't. No, he let them have their own way. I was the strictest.
Oh, well, it generally is so.
I had to be, because they were too soft with them.
Yeah.
But I lost one boy, how Tony got killed.
Right.
And then I've 3 more.
Okay. So you had 4 altogether? You had your twins?
I had my twins.
And then you had 4
died,
children.
I never saw them.
Yeah.
Then I had Tony.
Right.
Then Sheila, Michael, and Kevin.
All right. So you've got 3 with you at the moment?
Yes, yeah.
Great. And so you were a strict mum. Would you do anything different, such as, back in those days, the food that you were given was probably homegrown, fresh vegetables and all that kind of thing? Because now there's so much packaged food, and it's all about convenience. How important was it for you to have those home-cooked meals and get the family around the table and things like that?
It was very important, because he wasn't strict at all with them. He was too soft. Well, I thought he was.
Yeah. They probably think
so I
he
took
was
over.
Fine. Yeah.
Yeah. But my first babies I lost. They were twins, boy and a girl. Never saw them. But the rest of them have done all right,
So the family meal was a very important part of raising the children.
The children,
Because that's where you get the opportunity for getting to know what they're up to and things like that. Yeah.
And because he wasn't a bit strict with them, he was too soft.
Yeah. But you had a balance at
Yes,
least, didn't you?
I had
you know?
to do all the chastising.
Yes.
You know,
So how did you chastise them?
well, he was just sit and talk to him and
Tell them off.
try and tell them what were right and what were wrong, you know.
Uh-huh.
But we managed all right,
Yes.
you know.
Yeah. No, I'm sure.
So I lost one boy. He died.
And how did he die, if you don't mind sharing that?
He got killed
Right. In an accident? Or?
in a pub in Huddersfield.
Did they?
Yeah, sure.
Oh,
Pub.
God.
And how old was he then when that happened?
I've forgotten.
Right.
I think he'd been, you know, up to 20.
Right,
yeah.
That was
Yeah.
my first child.
Yeah. That must have been quite a tragedy for you.
Yes, it was.
So going back to that time, how did you then start to bring your life back out? You know, you still had another 3 children
Yes,
to
I had.
move on for.
I don't know. You really have to learn to live with it, you know. But,
How long was it before you laughed again?
oh, I can't remember. It's that
I
long.
think it was quite a while.
I would have thought it was
Yeah, oh
quite a
yeah,
while.
it's terrible.
Yeah.
You can't believe it.
No.
No.
No, it's a major shock.
Yeah.
But the
You're not with
nice-
it, put it that way, you know.
No. And do you still do something now to remember him, or as enough time passed that
Yes,
actually you've really grown?
He's
past
gone.
it?
I think about him many a time.
Yeah.
That it used to cause me that much trouble. And I think to myself, well, at least she's having a bit of peace.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But
Yeah.
that's not the
Yeah.
same, is it?
It's not quite
with,
the same.
No, it isn't.
But because sometimes you think, gosh, when that happens to somebody, how do you ever smile again?
I
But
don't
you've
know.
come up smiling.
Yeah, but you never think you
Yeah.
will.
No,
No.
no. But you do.
It's
and that's the
shocking your
nice-
life.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, when this knock comes to the door and you go to the door and come on, and they threw me in police car. Oh my God, then he was dead.
Yeah.
You know. It's awful feeling.
Yeah, I can't. Well, I can't imagine what it does
No,
feel like.
no.
But what you've given me, you know,
Yes.
from this
Yeah,
conversation,
no,
is that
Yeah.
the smile comes back.
Oh,
Because
yeah.
that's the thing that makes life
Well, how many
worthwhile,
years
isn't
is it
Yeah.
since you've
Yeah.
got to
You've got
do it, especially when you've other children.
Yeah, yeah. Well, we've got to smile for the sake of not only us but other people, haven't
Yes,
we?
you have,
know?
yeah.
I always remember my mum used to say, "Nobody wants you when you're crying."
I know. No, I know.
She was a great smiler.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's very important.
You never think you're going to get over it.
No.
No, I
But you
should
do,
imagine.
as time passes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Happy. I don't wanna live a day without you. I just wanna be the one that makes you happy. Happy.